Hey guys, this is Gurjap and we are studying calculus, and today's first topic is differentiation of implicit functions. What are implicit functions? We know what are explicit functions. A function including y and x where y is clearly dependent of x and can be represented easily in the form y is equal to f of x is called explicit function. But implicit function cannot be represented in this form such easily. Okay, those functions are also called functions with several variables. Now let's just look at some examples to further understand what an implicit function are and how do we do its differentiation. Now first example, we are given a function 2x plus 3y is equal to sine x. Now it is a function of many variables. There's y, there's x, there's sine x. Okay, we have to find the value of dy by dx. So differentiating every term with respect to x, we get d by dx of 2x plus d by dx of 3y is equal to d by dx of sine x. Now d by dx of 2x will be equal to 2 into d by dx of x plus d by dx of 3y will be equal to 3 into dy by dx, which is equal to d by dx of sine x is cos x. Now d by dx of x is equal to 1, so we get 2 plus 3 dy by dx is equal to cos x. We have to find the value of dy by dx, so 3 dy by dx is equal to cos x minus 2 implies dy by dx is equal to cos x minus 2 divided by 3, and hence the result. Okay, next example is we are given x square plus xy plus y square is equal to 100. We have to find the value of dy by dx. So differentiating every term with respect to x, we get d by dx of x square plus d by dx of xy plus d by dx of y square is equal to d by dx of 100. Now d by dx of x square is 2x plus d by dx of xy. There are two functions using UV rule, d by dx of x into y plus y into d by dx of x plus d by dx of y square will be 2y into dy by dx is equal to derivation of 100, which is a constant, is equal to 0. So 2x plus derivation of x with respect to x is equal to 1. So we have y plus y into derivation of, it will be x into derivation of y with respect to x. So we have x into dy by dx plus 2y dy by dx is equal to 0. We have to find the value of dy by dx. So इन दोनों में dy by dx है, उनको एक साथ ले लो. We have d by dx of y कॉमन आ गया 2y plus x is equal to, अब यहाँ से 2x plus y उस तरफ गया नेगेटिव, so minus 2x plus y. So dy by dx becomes dy by dx is equal to minus 2x plus y divided by 2y plus x, and hence the result. Now the next example is we are given y plus sine y is equal to cos x. We have to find dy by dx. So differentiating every term with respect to x, we get dy by dx plus d by dx of sine y plus d is equal to d by dx of cos x. Now dy by dx plus sin y की डिफ्रेंशिएशन क्या होगी, cos y into dy by dx is equal to cos x के डिफ्रेंशिएशन minus sin x. Okay, cos x with respect to x becomes minus sin x, and sin y with respect to x becomes cos y into dy by dx. We have to find value of dy by dx. So dy by dx इन दोनों में से कॉमन ले लिया. We have 1 plus cos y is equal to minus sin x implies dy by dx is equal to minus sin x upon 1 plus cos y and hence the result. So the next topic is differentiation of parametric functions. What are parametric functions? Sometimes the relation between two functions can neither be explicit and nor implicit, and it is expressed as a term of new variables called a parameter. So the relation between x and y, where x is equal to f of t and y is equal to g of t, where t is a parameter, is called a parametric function, and its differentiation is given as dy by dx is equal to g dash t, implies derivation of the function g of t divided by f dash t, which is equal to dy by dt divided by dx by dt. Now let's look into some examples. Now for the first example, we are given a parametric function where x is equal to 2at square and y is equal to at square. So we have to find its derivative. Now dy by dx will be equal to dy by dt divided by dx by dt. That is derivation of y with respect to t and derivation of x with respect to t. So dy by dt is equal to d by dt of a t square, which is equal to 2a t, and dx by dt is equal to 2a t square d by dt, which is equal to 4a t. So dy by dx will become dy by dt, that is a 2at divided by 4at, which is equal to 1 upon 2. Next example is we are given x is equal to a cos theta and y is equal to b cos theta. It is an parametric function, so its derivation will be dy by dx is equal to dy by dt. इस केस में पैरामीटर क्या हमारे पास थीटा, so we have dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. So number 1, dy by d theta is equal to d theta of b cos theta, which is equal to, now b constant है बाहर आ जाएगा, and differentiation of cos theta क्या होती है minus sin theta, which is equal to minus b sin theta. Next is dx by d theta. Now dx by d theta is equal to a cos theta d by d theta, which is equal to a constant बाहर आ गया, cos theta की फिर से minus sin theta, so minus sin theta. So using these two values here, we have dy by d theta is equal to minus b sin theta divided by minus a sin theta. Sin theta से sin theta cancel, negative sign से negative cancel, so dy by dx for this parametric function is equal to b upon a. Next example is we are given y is equal to cos 2t and x is equal to sin t. So first step, dy by d parameter क्या हमारे पास t dt is equal to d by dt of cos 2t, which is equal to 2 minus 2 sin 2t. कैसे? cos 2t की डिफ्रेंशिएशन माइनस साइन 2t, फिर 2t की डिफ्रेंशिएशन क्या आ गई 2, सो माइनस 2 साइन 2t. नेक्स्ट इज dx by dt is equal to d by dt of sin t, which is equal to cos t. So derivation or differentiation of this whole parametric function, that is dy by dx is equal to dy by dt divided by dx by dt, that is minus 2 sin 2t divided by cos t, and hence the result. Next example is we are given y is equal to sin theta minus sin 2 theta and x is equal to cos theta minus cos 2 theta. Here parameter p is equal to theta. p इस केस में लिख रहा हूँ पैरामीटर का शॉर्ट, जरूरी नहीं आप हर जगह लिखोगे. सो पैरामीटर इज इक्वल टू थीटा, वी नीड टू फाइंड dy by dx which is equal to dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. Now dy by d theta is equal to d by d theta of sin theta minus d by d theta of sin 2 theta. sin theta क्या होता है cos theta, we have cos theta minus साइन 2 थीटा क्या होगा 2 cos 2 थीटा, सो 2 cos 2 थीटा. Now x is cos theta minus cos 2 theta, so dx by d theta is equal to d by d theta of cos theta minus d by d theta of cos 2 theta. Cos theta is equal to cos theta की डेरिवेशन क्या होगी माइनस साइन थीटा, और यहाँ पे क्या जाएगा माइनस ऑफ माइनस 2 साइन 2 थीटा, सो इट इज इक्वल टू 2 साइन 2 theta minus sin theta. So dy by dx becomes cos theta minus 2 cos 2 theta divided by 2 sin 2 theta minus sin theta, and hence the result. Now the next topic is second order derivative of a function. We know derivative of a function y is equal to fx is given as y dash is written as y dash is equal to f dash x is equal to d by dx of f of x or d by dx of y. It is also written as capital D of f of x or capital D of y. Cool. So the second order of derivative means जो आपने पहले से डेरिवेट कर रखा है, जो आपने पहले से डिफरेंशिएट कर रखा है किसी फंक्शन को, अगर आप उसको दोबारा से डिफरेंशिएट करोगे तो यू गेट द सेकंड ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव. मीन्स इसका सेकंड ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव क्या होगा, इट विल बी रिप्रेजेंटेड एज y डबल डैश इज इक्वल टू f डबल डैश x इज इक्वल टू इसका क्या हो जाएगा t स्केयर अपॉन d x स्केयर f ऑफ x और d स्केयर f ऑफ x. This is how you represent a second order derivative. For example, if we are given y is equal to 3x cube, तो इसका हमें निकालना है सेकेंड ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव. तो फर्स्ट ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव क्या होगा y डैश that is d by dx of y can also be written as y dash. Y dash is equal to 3 3 is a 9x square, and its double derivative y double dash will be equal to 18x. This is how you find second order derivative of any function. Now let's look into some examples. Now the first example is we are given y is equal to x square plus 3x plus 2. We have to find its second order derivative. So y dash is equal to d by dx of x square plus d by dx of 3x plus d by dx of 2, which is equal to 2x plus 3 into x का डेरिवेटिव 1 and 2 का डेरिवेटिव 0. यह आ गया इसका फर्स्ट ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव. नाउ द सेकेंड ऑर्डर डेरिवेटिव ऑफ दिस फंक्शन विल बी y डबल डैश इज इक्वल टू d by dx of 2x plus 3 which is equal to d by dx of 2x plus d by dx of 3 which is equal to इसका डेरिवेटिव क्या आ जाएगा 2 प्लस इसका डेरिवेटिव 0, सो विच इज इक्वल टू सेकेंड फंक्शन हमारे पास x रेज़ टू पावर 20 इज इक्वल टू y. सो इन दिस केस y डैश इज इक्वल टू d by dx of x रेज़ टू पावर 20 विच इज इक्वल टू x रेज़ टू पावर n का डिफरेंशिएशन क्या होता है n x रेज़ टू पावर n माइनस 1, सो वी गेट 20 x रेज़ टू पावर 20 माइनस 1 दैट इज 19, और इसका डबल डेरिवेटिव क्या हो जाएगा d by dx of 20 x raised to power 19 which is equal to 20 into d by dx of x raised to power 19. अब इसका क्या हो जाएगा डेरिवेटिव 19 into x raised to power 18, so we get 20 into 19 x raised to power 18. 20 into 19 implies 380 x raised to power 18, and hence the result. Now the next example is we are given y is equal to x cube into log of x. So फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव इसका क्या होगा y डैश इज इक्वल टू d बाई डी एक्स ऑफ एक्स क्यूब लॉग ऑफ x. फर्स्ट फंक्शन सेकेंड फंक्शन दोनों प्रोडक्ट में है, सो यूजिंग प्रोडक्ट रूल वी गेट एक्स क्यूब d बाई डी एक्स ऑफ लॉग x प्लस लॉग x इंटू d बाई डी एक्स ऑफ एक्स क्यूब विच इज इक्वल टू एक्स क्यूब 1 अपॉन x प्लस लॉग ऑफ x इंटू एक्स क्यूब का क्या हो जाएगा 2x रेज़ टू पावर 3x रेज़ टू पावर 2. यह आ गया इसका फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव. सेकेंड डेरिवेटिव y डबल डैश इज इक्वल टू, अब यहाँ पे एक x कट गया, ये बच गया x स्क्वायर, तो इसकी फाइनल वैल्यू आती है x स्क्वायर प्लस लॉग x इंटू 3x स्क्वायर. ओके, अब डबल डेरिवेटिव इसका सेकेंड डेरिवेटिव होगा d बाई डी एक्स ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस d बाई डी एक्स ऑफ लॉग x इंटू 3x स्क्वायर. 3 कॉन्स्टेंट है, बाहर आ जाएगा, वी गेट 3 इंटू डी बाई डी एक्स ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर इंटू लॉग ऑफ एक्स, और यहाँ पे इसकी डेरिवेशन क्या आ जाएगी 2x के इक्वल, बीच में प्लस साइन। ओके, सो इससे आगे वी हैव 2x प्लस 3 इंटू डेरिवेटिव ऑफ एक्स स्क्वायर प्लस लॉग ऑफ एक्स। फिर से दो फंक्शन है, दोनों मल्टीप्लिकेशन में विल यूज प्रोडक्ट रूल, दैट इज एक्स स्क्वायर इंटू डी बाई डी एक्स ऑफ log x plus log x into d by dx of x square, which is equal to 2x plus 3 into x square divided by x, एक x से एक पावर कैंसल, प्लस log of x into 2x, which is equal to 2x plus 3 दोनों के साथ मल्टीप्लीकेशन में है, सो 3x प्लस 3 2 6, 6x log x, which is equal to 2x plus 3x implies 5x plus 6x log of x, and hence the result. Now the next topic is Rolle's theorem, according to which a function f from ab to r is continuous and differentiable in the closed interval ab, where a and b belong to real numbers and such that f of a is equal to f of b, then there exists a number, positive number c, such that f dash c is equal to 0. This is Rolle's theorem. Now we are given a function f of x is equal to x square plus 2x minus 8, where x belong to the closed interval minus 4 and 2. Here a is equal to 4 minus 4, b is equal to 2. We have to satisfy or verify Rolle's theorem for this function. According to Rolle's theorem, the function should be continuous and differentiable. Now this is a polynomial function. A polynomial function is differentiable and as well as continuous. Okay. Now second point is f of a should be equal to f of b. So f of a, that is minus 4, is equal to minus 4 square plus 2 into minus 4 minus 8, which is equal to 16 minus 8 minus 8, which is equal to 16 minus 16 is equal to 0. This is f of a, and it should be equal to f of b, which is equal to 2 square plus 2 into 2 minus 8, which is equal to 4 plus 4 minus 8, which is equal to 0. So 2 points, that is function should be continuous and differentiable. Second point, f of a should be f of, second point, f of a should be equal to f of b are satisfied. F of a is equal to f of b. Now there should exist a positive number c such that f dash c is equal to 0. So f dash x in this case is equal to 2x plus 2. Now f dash c should be equal to 0. ऐसा कब होगा? जब f dash c is equal to 2c plus 2. This f dash c will be equal to 0 if and only if c is equal to minus 2 divided by 2, which is equal to minus 1. So वो पॉजिटिव नंबर कौन सा होगा जो Rolle's थ्योरम को वेरीफाई कराएगा? इट विल बी इक्वल टू -1. नाउ दिस शुड आल्सो बिलोंग टू दिस इंटरवल. इट बिलोंग्स टू दिस क्लोज इंटरवल -4 and 2. Hence Rolle's theorem is verified for this function. Now next is mean value theorem. According to this theorem, a function f from ab to r is, if it's continuous in closed interval ab and differentiable in open interval ab, then there exists a constant or positive number c. There exists a positive number c such that f of f dash c is equal to f of b minus f of a upon b minus a. This is called mean value theorem, or in short term we call it MVT. Now in this example we are given a function x square minus 4x minus 3, where x belong to the interval, closed interval 1, 4. We have to prove or verify mean value theorem in this case. So according to mean value theorem, we have to find firstly f dash c. Okay, so f dash c, f dash x क्या हमारे पास इस केस में f dash x is equal to 2x minus 4. So f dash c क्या होगा? f dash c is equal to 2c minus 4. Okay, now this f dash c should be equal to f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a. Now f of b is equal to b हमारे पास 4, so 4 square minus 4 into 4 minus 3 which is equal to 16 minus 16 minus 3 which is equal to minus 3. 16 से 16 cancel, and f of a is equal to a हमारे पास 1, so 1 square minus 4 into 1 minus 3 which is equal to 1 minus 4 minus 3 which is equal to minus 6. So f of b हमारे पास minus 3, f of a हमारे पास minus 6. So f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a will be equal to minus 3 minus of minus 6 divided by b हमारे पास 4 minus a 1 which is equal to minus 3 plus 6 divided by 3 which is equal to 3 by 3 which is equal to 1. ये आ गया हमारे पास f of b minus f of a divided by b minus a की वैल्यू. नाउ ये था हमारे पास एक पॉइंट. सेकंड पॉइंट क्या होता था? ये कॉन्टिन्यूस होना चाहिए क्लोज इंटरवल ए बी में और डिफरेंशिएबल होना चाहिए ओपन इंटरवल ए बी में. सिंस इट इज़ अ पॉलिनोमियल फंक्शन इट इज़ ऑलवेज कॉन्टिन्यूस in closed interval AB, that is 1 4, and it will be differentiable in open interval 1 and 4. So ये पॉइंट भी सेटिस्फाइड हो गया. अब हम निकालिए पॉइंट C की वैल्यू. नाउ f dash C should be equal to this value. f dash C के हमारे पास 2C minus 4 it is equal to 1. अब C की कौन सी वैल्यू इस थ्योरम को सेटिस्फाई कराएगी फॉर दिस फंक्शन? वो वैल्यू होगी C is equal to 1 plus 4 that is 5 divided by 2. So C is equal to 5 by 2 should verify this theorem for this function if it lies in the open interval, in the closed interval AB. AB हमारे पास क्या है? 1 4. 5 by 2 की वैल्यू क्या आ जाएगी? 2.5 जो कि लाई करता है इस क्लोज इंटरवल 1 to 4 के अंदर. Hence we have verified mean value theorem for this function and hence the result. So guys, we are finished with the chapter of continuity and differentiability. If you have any doubts or problems that you want to ask us, you can leave them down in the comment section. Next time we'll begin with a new chapter. Till then, keep practicing.